All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections.
All you gotta do
is hush, you ain't gotta say much when we make them right connections. You already know what it is, man. Y'all know the vibes. When y'all see Cari, baby, next to me, y'all know what type of time we on. We are here to make the cultures connect. What's going on with you, Cari, baby?
Big ball baby.
I like it. That's gonna be our new intro.
I have to be cheery and happy and all warm because here in Calgary, we've had about 10 inches of snow basically overnight. So
oh wow.
We're dripping down tonight and it's gonna be cold for the next couple of days. So we're just back in this polar vortex that we seem to get once in a while, and we're okay, just hanging on for we're just okay, summer's around the corner, just hanging there. So
it's right there. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? But look, it is the winter time, so you expect the snow. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I guess.
You know, it is the winter time. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a problem if it was summer. You know what I'm saying? You know, people be feeling like the world will come to an end if it was too hot outside. You know what I'm saying? So be careful what you wish for. You know what I'm talking about?
This is the thing. I swear, everybody in our city is always oh, we always complain about the cold, or we always complain about the snow, and then we're yeah, well, we should move somewhere warm. You know, like California, or somewhere exotic or whatever, right? But no one actually moves. We just we get suckered in because we have beautiful summers, plus 30 degrees. It's plus 90 degrees here, and it's really beautiful, right, in the summertime. Yeah. And we love our city. It's really cool, and there's lots of fun things to do here, and amazing people on top of it. But it's we're so dumb, and we get sucked in every year. We're oh, it's so nice, I'll just stay anyway. And then it's cold again, and it's this repeated cycle of just nonsense. It's horrible.
So you feel you're being gaslit. You're being gaslit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mother Nature.
By Mother Nature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shouts out to everybody in the building, the culture game, man. We appreciate y'all, man. I see y'all tapping in, man. Y'all already know the vibes. Y'all know what it is, man. Shouts out to Just TV. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we on Roku right now on Just TV on SSH 101 TV. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. We global. We all over, man. We appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Now look, tonight is a special night. You know what I'm saying? I always say that because I really enjoy the guests that we have. You know what I'm saying? And tonight is no different. Amazing. You know what I'm saying? We got somebody that's been putting in work for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? And when we talk about feeling the music and trying to let it translate with your feel, you know, so I'm excited on the platform tonight, and continuing to share his story. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold it up no more. You know what I'm saying? We got the one, we got the only, we got Kriss Kaliko in the building. Welcome to the Culture Connection. What's going on with you, big dog?
What's up, dog? How you doing?
Man, 2 feet and a heartbeat, man. I can't complain at all, man. What's going on with you, man?
2 feet and a heartbeat. I'm still
right. Isn't that the best?
I'm still in that.
Look, it's okay.
I'm gonna borrow it.
Look, just give me my credit. That's it. That's all I ask.
I will.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? We locked
Yeah.
in. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pull something out of your book as well. You know what I'm talking about?
I got a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm already
He came
knowing, man.
prepared.
Look, you see it, man. I'm super excited to have you on the platform, man, because you one of them artists, man, that like Frank Sinatra say, you did it your way. You know what I'm talking about? And doing it your way has resonated with your fans, with the culture, and just across the board, man. So I'm excited to tap in with your story and let the culture gang hear everything about you. So first and foremost, before we get into all of that, the first thing I want to know is, how did you get your name?
My name comes from my face, actually. My name comes from vitiligo on my face. I'm spotted, and so is the calico cat. So me looking like I do, I was trying to think of a name suitable when I first got with Strange Music and Tech Nine. And I was like Big Kriss forever. And once I came up with Kaliko, Tech would always introduce me and he would go, Big Kriss, Kaliko. And then it just became Big Kriss Kaliko from there.
Okay, so it's not something that you just woke up one day and just made up and just poured out the air. You know what I'm saying? No. We
No. It
ain't
was
doing that.
no, everything I do has a meaning behind it.
Yeah.
My name, any tattoo I have, anything I do, there's a reason why I'm doing it. And that's just me desiring to be a really authentic person. And so coming up with my name was no different. I'm multicolored. I'm a pretty liberal thinker, and the way that I even have my career has had multi-genres of music that I create, because I write rap, and of course I'm a singer that raps, not a rapper that sings. So I sing and I write rock and hip hop and country and gospel and metal and literally everything you can think, R&B, anything you can think of. I even write, I'll even compose symphony orchestra pieces because I just hear it in my head. I heard a post today with Miles Davis, OG Miles Davis. If some of your listeners don't know, he's like a really famous trumpet player, jazz trumpet player, maybe one of the most famous to ever live. And so he said, man, they asked him, could he ever let go of music? He said, no, because it's in me. I wish I could shake it sometimes, but I can't. I hear songs in my sleep and I wake up and write them. You know what I mean? So my last single that I dropped is called FML, F My Life. You know what I mean? I just woke up one day and I felt every lyric that's in that song is what I felt like. I hate my life, but I don't want to die. Might be good tomorrow. Right now, I don't want to try. Put me on a rocket ship so I could say bye-bye. I really don't want to leave you, but F my life. And I even in the verses, I say, here I go again. Another sunrise, but I'm not into it. And my bed feels nice. So I jump back into it. And I'm paralyzed like I can't do it. So my feet don't hit the floor. It's just like me describing how I couldn't get out of bed. You know what I mean? So that's just an example of everything that I do has a meaning to it, including my name, Kriss Kaliko.
Nice. Yeah. That's kind of how I felt this morning with the snow. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning.
I was just in Calgary, and it wasn't even winter yet. I was just there. Me, Method Man, and Red Man were just there.
Oh, hey.
And it was at night. Let me think of what this was. It was November.
Yeah, we had good weather back in November. Yeah.
Yes, it got to 22 below at night, which for us 22 below. Yeah. And 7 below in the daytime. I don't know what that is in, what do you guys, Celsius? You guys are
Celsius. Yeah, they Celsius.
I don't know what that is.
Fahrenheit is like 7 below, or 7 Fahrenheit is like plus.
No, 7 below zero though.
Oh, 7 below zero. It was like minus 43. It's like 43 Fahrenheit. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
It's
All
fair.
equals absolutely horrible. And another thing that y'all don't do that we do here in the Midwest of the United States is throw salt on the ground. Y'all don't
We
put salt on the ground.
do.
You don't.
The problem is that, okay, this is the problem. Okay. And I hope the city is listening because, and someone put it really good. I saw this post on Facebook and it was like kind of like a meme. And it said, whoever salts the fries at McDonald's should be salting our roads.
They should. There's very light salt.
But they do. However,
I
they
can't
kind of
tell.
don't do it at the right time. It's like,
No, because
yeah.
we slipped and slid all
Yeah.
over the place. Everybody there in Calgary is driving like there's not ice on the ground. Everybody, like, and they're
We're
driving
like,
like there's not ice.
gotta get the fuck home.
And I don't know how they're doing it. I drive like an old man when there's ice on the ground. I'm a real kind of creep when it's dry. And
Yeah.
I'm from the Midwest. It snows and ice is here.
Yeah.
But they put salt on the ground immediately. Matter of fact, they got a different type of salt here. They got like a liquid that they spray on the ground.
We need
You know
that.
what I mean? They spray it. They spray the snow and melt it. If it snows tonight by rush hour in the morning, it'll be good. The highways will be good. The side streets won't. But
Okay, send your guys. Send them
they
here.
just spent some money on that little liquid. That's that new liquid.
That's the new liquid. It's probably killing us, but it's getting the
that's a
road
fact. That's a fact. If you know, you know.
Probably going to increase cancer, and people are going to have like a third testicle.
My
But
yeah,
I'm
and
sure
the eye in the
that
middle of their forehead.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
But they're gonna. But
Yeah,
the roads
send
will
them
be
over.
clear. Put your third
Yeah.
testicle in your pickup truck and drive it down a clear road.
Yeah, and see, you gotta have your priorities straight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
Right.
all about priorities.
Clear road, and you know, yeah, you got four legs.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's really cold there. I was actually
you know what I'm saying?
I enjoyed my time though in Calgary, and downtown is where I was
I'm glad.
staying.
Oh,
I
nice.
enjoyed my time. I walked around. I go walk around the city when I probably do things that most rappers shouldn't do, which I just go kind of venture out and walk around. But I always feel like nobody wants to bother me, man. I ain't got jewelry on. I ain't got nothing for you to take. What you gonna do? Take my ideas?
Take my ideas.
That's all you gonna
never
get.
know. There's guys that creep around with
be
no
careful
pads
what
that don't follow you.
I got a credit
careful,
card
be careful.
and ideas. There's nothing you're gonna be able to do. I'm gonna cancel the credit card, and I'm not gonna give you my ideas. Well, I'll give you an idea. I'll give you ideas because I'll be having a lot of them. So here's an idea. Here's a business you can start up instead of trying to rob me. Start this side hustle up. Amazon FBA. Start that up.
I like that. I like that. I like the idea aspect. You know what I'm saying? And to give our audience an idea, won't you let them know who is Kriss Kaliko?
Kriss Kaliko is an artist I've been around for 23 years now. If you ever heard of Tech Nine for the most part, then you've heard my work. I was with Tech Nine for 20 years in Strange Music. We were at one time the biggest independent label in the world. And I've written, this is just a couple of my plaques that you can see back here. This is a platinum one for Jelly Roll, platinum one for Tech Nine with Caribou Lou. I've got actually 9 gold and platinum plaques of songs that I've been a part of, written, wrote the whole song.
Hold on. Talk your shit. How many?
I got 9. I
Nine,
got 9 gold and platinum plaques. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. We just speaking for the people in the back who didn't hear you. You know what I'm talking about? That's it. Go and continue, brother. Go ahead.
Like
I'm a singer, songwriter, rapper from Kansas City, Missouri, as you can tell by the Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs, is where I'm from. And
hey, now you know that was petty, right? That was real petty. You know what I'm saying? To mention the Super Bowl.
I don't hate your. I ain't mad at your team. I just love mine.
That was petty. That was petty, man. But you got it. You got it.
I'm a Bulls fan, dude. Come on. Everybody is a Bulls fan. Everybody at one time or another has been a Chicago Bulls fan because y'all have the most famous athlete to ever walk the planet of the earth play for that team, Michael Jordan.
That's a fact.
So everybody's been a Bulls. I say I ain't mad at nobody else's teams. I just love mine. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone's entitled to love their team.
Yeah, man.
I
So
want to
I
see the Chiefs win too. Shout out to the Chiefs. You know what I'm
shout
saying?
out to the
That's a
it's
fact.
Midwest, man. You from the Shy, so
Yeah,
hey.
yeah, we locked in. You know, it's hard
It's a
times and bubble
collaboration.
guns coming out the Midwest. You know what I'm talking about?
I know y'all got the Bears.
Yeah,
Right.
And y'all
the
usually have a
Bears.
good the Bears. I know y'all usually always have some good, y'all always have really good players. It ain't been y'all time yet. Y'all gonna have that time.
Yeah. We
You
always
guys are
got
gonna
good
have it.
defense. You know what I'm saying? We just got to match the defense with the offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. You guys will usually have a
Yeah,
quarterback that is a very good hopeful, and then he gets
yeah.
there and he's kind of a bum.
Let's on because I'm getting depressed.
Okay, I'll
Let's move
stop.
on. You're bringing my spirits down. The people want to know about you, not
Okay,
about the Bears. You
let's
know what I'm
move
saying?
on.
All right.
This
Anyway,
is
man, I've been
great.
around a long time. I
This is
started.
great, but
I'm
let's
from
move on.
Kansas City. I'm from KC. I've been a part of, like I said, 9 gold and platinum records. I've written for lots and lots and lots of people, from rap to rock to country to pop. And then I toured. Of course, I was the counterpart for Tech Nine for years. We performed on stage together for 20 years. And then recently, I just formed my company, which is called Ear House. And the logo looks like that. Ear
Oh,
House,
so
which Ear House is my social media company. So I put my music out through there. I also I'm a motivational speaker. I go around and speak around the country right now, hopefully around the world. But
great.
I go around and speak. I do what's called a speaking concert, where it's part concert and part motivational speaking. And so I do that. And usually my specialty is on mental health because I've suffered from
Mm.
mental health issues my entire life. And so I go around and speak about the coping mechanisms that I use to get through this life. It's tough for everybody at one time or another.
Yeah.
And that was spawned by my music, the music of my own personal catalog that speaks the loudest is the stuff that I talk when I talk about mental health. That's a very big thing for me. And so I'm also that. I'm also a voiceover artist. I was in the last Transformers. It's called War for Cybertron Kingdom. I played Bumblebee in the Transformers. I played, I forgot my character's name. I play in Tekken. I play in the Tekken cartoon on Netflix as well. I do music for movies, TV, video games. So I do a whole lot of stuff, man. Plus, also have a company called Earhouse Technology where we develop software as well.
Nice.
So just
So
a
just
lot
not
of
much.
stuff, man.
Man,
He doesn't
look,
do much.
and we're gonna unpack. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of free time on your hands. We see that, man. You need to get
Jesus, you
yourself
see my
together. Is
voice
what you
sounds
need to
like
do.
this because I've been talking all day.
Right? Oh man.
I love it, man. And we're gonna talk about all of that, man. But you spoke about the mental health
Yes.
aspect of it, you know what I'm saying, and your,
Yeah.
your diagnosis. And I can tell that's kind of close to the cuff to you, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I know in your music it's a message. You want everybody to feel comfortable in the skin that they're in. You want everybody not to feel alone when we talk about your music and just what your presence brings to your fans and the culture. Can you kind of expand on that and why and let the culture know why that is so important to you and why you was a person that felt the need to take a stand when we talk about that aspect of your career and your personal life?
Yeah. Because I was gonna die is really what it amounts
Mm.
to, man. I was going to die. Even a few months ago, I told my wife that just because of the world, man, I mean, from the pandemic to everything else, to the stuff in the food, to everything that I've been through, um, and plus I was going through serious health conditions after I got COVID. Once I got COVID twice, I um I developed a bunch of autoimmune problems. I already have autoimmune. When you have vitiligo like this, you already
Mhm.
have an autoimmune disease, and I've already been sensitive to foods and pharmaceuticals and everything. And then COVID just threw it over the edge. And so I felt sick every day. I felt tortured every single day. I wasn't touring as much. And I felt like I didn't need to be here just to be tortured every day.
Mhm.
Thing I do
Mm.
is I research. I figured out what was wrong with me. I went to all kinds of doctors and they couldn't figure it out. I took a bunch of blood tests and I even looked at them myself compared them to things that I studied online, and figured out that I have a disease called mast cell activation. Your mast cells are in your immune system. They are what produce histamine to basically, if you're allergic to cats, your body's producing histamine, but
Yeah.
then it will eventually yank it out and flush it out through your, through you excrete it.
Right.
And so I was not getting that histamine out. So I started being allergic to strawberries, bananas, grapes, green beans,
Wow.
freak air, damn near. I mean, like everything. And nobody
Wow.
could figure this out.
Yeah.
I had to figure it out because I didn't want to be here. I very calmly told my wife that I wasn't like even desperate. I was just like, I don't want to be here anymore. And so I'm gonna have to get my affairs in order, because I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to check out. And I was just only thing it was how was I gonna do it? I didn't want to be hurt. So how was I gonna actually kill myself? And so I had to figure it out. I was laying in the bed one day. I have an 8-year-old son and a 16-year-old son. And my 8-year-old son is like, that's my music baby. He performs on stage with me and everything. And I was laying in the bed, and I thought about the fact that my father died when I was 15. My father died of cancer when I was 15. How unfair that was for me to grow up without a dad. Laying in bed, sleep one time, everybody was gone. And I remember thinking, well, one of these times everybody's gone, I'm gonna have to slip away and do this, because I don't want to do it and them come home and find me. This is in 2022. And so I was like, I don't want them to come home and find me. I've been here a lot of times in my life, but this was a pivotal moment. I was asleep, and I was visualizing my funeral and me in the casket and my 8-year-old son screaming at the top of his lungs, "Daddy!" In my sleep, I stood up. I was still asleep, but I stood up in my room, and I just screamed his name, "Callan!" I screamed my 8-year-old's name. And I knew at that moment, and I had already been going out and speaking and everything, but I knew right then, for real, that I had to figure out what was wrong with me and how to get better, because I saw no light at the end of the tunnel. What people can learn from me is that even when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, it is actually there. It's there. It's a possibility that it's there. And so I started researching, because I always felt like I'm a smart mouth. I'm a smart ass. I'm also consider myself a very smart dude. And I was like, well, I'm going to figure this out. We literally have the world's library in our hand every day, all day long. And so I'm going to research this. I took a bunch of blood tests, and then I actually looked up stuff, gathering the information from the doctors and stuff that I was literally learning online, which is a slippery slope. Don't get on WebMD every damn day. You'll think you got everything.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Drive yourself crazy.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
You can have a twitch in your eye and you think you're going to have a stroke. It's actually just
That's a fact.
Just go take some
Being tired.
You might be just tired. Maybe you need more sleep. It's not that
It's
deep.
true. I've gotten that before. I got like this little twitch, and I'm like, oh, what's going on?
It's
And I'm rubbing it,
typically
and I know it's just, I'm just overtired.
a lot of times that's just you're just low in magnesium. Literally, magnesium can make you have twitches in your fingers and eyes and muscles and everything. So I did all this research, and I figured out that I have histamine intolerance.
Wow.
and or what's called mast cell activation. And I just learned what was my triggers and to try to stay away from it, and what supplements to take. And that I was even low in what's called diamine oxidase. Diamine oxidase flushes histamine out of your body. So I found the brand of diamine oxidase on Amazon. I literally ordered it. Then I went to this holistic doctor that gave me other supplements. And anyway, I found out that there's a way that I can get through this storm. Now I go out and talk about it. I was already speaking about it, but now it gave me a superpower to be able to say, hey man, it sucks right now. It's supposed to kind of suck right now. This is part of your journey. You can actually not just visualize yourself better, but you have to visualize it and then you have to take action. I didn't just sit there and pray. I prayed, I manifested, and then I moved and searched for these answers. Not just on WebMD, like for real, like what could be the possibilities? What's the possibility that this is what I think it is? I do this and I go out and speak about it. Also, other thing is that I've always talked about um I've always talked about mental health. If anybody's followed my career, you can go back and look at my catalog. My biggest song back in the day is a song called Anxiety, a song called Bipolar, a song called Unstable. That's probably one of my biggest songs. And all of that, even though I have songs with all kind of people, man, I got Me Tech and Eminem got a song that's gold called Speed 'em.
Yeah.
And
if you know, you know.
if you
Talk,
know,
talk
you
your
know.
talk, man.
If you know,
Yeah.
you know. We got a big song
Yeah.
called Speed 'em. Eminem got on his own Shade 45 and was like,
Yeah.
dude, it's crazy when you get sent a song with Kriss Kaliko and he start rapping my verse. I ain't never heard Eminem do this in his life. He starts rapping, trying to rap my verse on this show, and my heart went up in my throat. This is great, and it feels good for my pride. But the
Yeah.
things that resonate the most was my songs about mental health. And
Mhm.
everywhere I go, every show, every meet and greet, people come up and they're saying, you're right, Claire. I see Claire Crafton said faith without works is dead. You got to work, baby.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I everywhere I go, every show I do, every concert, people come up to me and they say, man, I was gonna commit suicide until I started listening to your music. And it let me
Wow.
know that I have a bigger purpose than just trying to out rap somebody or trying to write a
Yeah.
platinum song. My
Yeah.
purpose is that I am a servant to this planet and I got to do it in every aspect. I got to do it in my music. I got to do it when I speak on a podcast like this. I got to
Mhm.
do it
Yeah.
everywhere I go, at the grocery store, all of
Yeah.
this. You know what I mean? I realize what my purpose is. And so
Yeah.
that's why I walk in my purpose like all of the time. I still make club bangers, don't get it wrong. But
Yeah.
I gotta,
Yeah.
But
but
with
I
a
gotta
purpose.
walk in my purpose, which is, I mean, it's still helping people because I'm still making folks happy,
Yeah.
even when I do these
Yeah.
club bangers. Because I'm not
Yeah.
generally talking about clapping people up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, and it's not like it's Will Smith where it's just 100% positive. I talk about,
Mhm.
all kinds of stuff in my music, but it all still helps people because I typically have a song to fit a mood that you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's why I concentrate so heavily on the mental health part. And they slappers too. It ain't like I'm just
Look,
like everything is good. You
Yeah.
think positive. It's not like that. It's
No, no,
like
no. You
my
have to
let's
song.
be clear.
you have to tell everyone the truth, like that's out there, because this is what, you
Yeah.
know, every artist that have come on our show, everyone that's talked about their stories that really have been here, it goes into depth. It's not just the surface of our guests that are on the show. We bring them on to tell them the stories. Like there is the dark side of everyone. There's not
Yeah,
just,
for
it's
sure.
not going to be positive, happy all the time. People need to know that megastars or superstars or these major rappers, like everyone in the entire planet goes through something deep and dark. And we need everyone to just be able to go, hey, okay, well, my superstar, he went through this stuff, but he pulled through it. He's helping other people, and that's what it's about, is how are we treating others? How are we helping others on this planet? Because we
Yeah.
all each have a purpose to be here. And so many people just, they kind of overlook it and be like, oh, well, no, that person's happy all the time. They sing, their music's awesome and amazing and it's always joyful, this, that. But do you really know who they are? And that's what a lot of artists are now bringing to the surface,
Yeah.
is that more vulnerability and being like, no, this is actually who I am. Whereas before, even in the 80s, they're hiding it, right? Like you're just, okay,
You
boy
were supposed
bands
to at
and
that
rap
time.
and this, but actually
Yeah.
rap was
That's
more
a
deeper
fact.
back then too. But yeah,
You were supposed to at that time. The world is way
Yeah.
opened up, way
yeah,
more
Yeah.
for you to be like that. Now I didn't care because
yeah,
I'm gonna be me 100% no
absolutely.
matter what. So I never really had to be the toughest dude,
No,
in my music because I live by a motto, man. Pray with me, don't pray for me, or pray with me, don't play with me.
Say
I'm
that.
still a dude, I mean,
yeah,
I'm from the city, if I'm threatened, and if I feel like I'm threatened, my loved ones are threatened,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What
holler at
Pac
you.
say? What
What's
Pac
that?
say? I ain't a killer, just don't push me. You know what I'm
I ain't a
talking
killer.
about?
Just don't push me.
That's
Man,
And
right.
I've
it's
been in the
real simple.
streets, and I've been in
Yeah,
shootouts, and I've been in all.
yeah,
I'm very fortunate to be alive and a free man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be honest.
yeah.
absolutely.
You know what I
Even
mean?
through everything
So
you've been through, that's incredible because,
yeah,
yeah,
you know,
uh,
you have an opportunity to make a difference. You should do it. Again, all of my music is not just. It's not preachy either.
yeah,
It's. I don't know, man. I think that I got this God-given ability to be able to translate my song to from a banger and teaching you something. If you
yeah,
listen to this. I'm gonna just play this little
I
piece.
hate my life, but I don't wanna die. Might be good tomorrow. Right now, I don't wanna try. Put me on a rocket ship so I can say bye bye. Really don't wanna leave you, but my life,
Oh, that's the clean version.
my life,
yeah,
this
beautiful.
my life, my life.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about.
Here I go again. Another sunrise, but I'm not into it. No. And my bed feels nice, so jump back into it. And I'm paralyzed, like I can't do it. No. So my feet don't hit the floor. They say, one pill make it go away, but it still don't make it go away. Okay, okay, la 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 to the sky. One day, I'ma make it wanna run away. All I do is take the fun away. Okay, and I can only get so high. And I hate my life.
So you feel me? It's like this is my trap punk. You know, I do a lot of different genres of music. That's me
Man,
mixing
I love
trap
it.
with punk rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I
so you
love it,
know,
bro.
yeah.
yeah, it's
Thank
deep.
you,
I,
man.
I,
Good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the culture game. Wow, that's deep. A lot of people can relate to that, man. And I gotta
Yeah,
echo that because, like, you know,
Hmm.
when we talk about hip hop, it's so easy to put on a facade, right? It's so easy to be
yeah,
or say what you think people want to hear, or be what you think people want you to be. And for you on
yeah,
that track, man, you lift up the shades, you open up the windows, you open up the doors. You was vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like you
yeah,
speaking your truth and you being you. And
yeah,
that's rare. Even though in this day and age, like you say, the game is open with social media. You know, celebrities will never be the same like it was back in the day. There'll never be somebody as famous as Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? The game
no,
is different. You know what I'm saying?
no,
But people are still not being as vulnerable on the tracks like that
Yeah,
right there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
rare,
Well, they
especially
may
in the
not feel
position
like
that you in.
they may
Yeah,
not feel like they have the social
platform.
capacity in within
Yeah,
their surroundings to do that, and maybe they're being real in what's real to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm real to me, and I always been vulnerable because I ain't got nothing to prove. I've been
yeah,
out there. I done been, like I
yeah,
told you, I've been in the midst of stuff. So I know that ain't what I wanted. I wanted success. You know, I don't even come. It's
yeah.
weird because I was in the streets, but my parents didn't have me in that kind of an area. My mother was a teacher. My father was a businessman. They're both college educated. My father has a doctorate in arithmetic when he passed. You know what I'm
wow.
saying? My mother was a school teacher for 50 years. You feel me? So it ain't like I
Wow.
came from the hood. I was
Mhm.
actually from the suburbs, but I went to the hood because I thought that was where I was supposed to be. I was
Yeah,
in the streets because all of my dudes, my family members and stuff like that, you know, were in the streets. And so I felt like that's where I was supposed to be. But I also, one of the blessings that I had is when my father died, I was raised by a bunch of men. One of the
mm,
problems that we have in these inner city areas, whether it be black or white, is that the dads are gone for one
wow.
reason or another. The thing
Mhm.
I did have is I had a village. I had everybody else's daddy, uncle, cousins, and all of that raised me to be a man. So I had this blessing.
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah,
do that to all of my
absolutely.
son's friends. My son is 16, and I'm like that to his friends. I'm like, nah, 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 nah. Come here. Here's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? I because I had that same type of experience. So I got a lot of blessings, man. I had a very diverse background from being in the church to trying to sell dope to going to college to You know what I mean? Growing up in a predominantly white neighborhood, but trying to go down into the predominantly black neighborhood in the hood and be exposed to everything that's there. Like it gave me a very diverse background, which actually made my music to where I can write songs for any genre. This one right here is a song I got that just went platinum not too long ago with Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll is the #1 country artist on the planet right now. And we had a song that this one isn't particularly country, but he is a country artist. You know what I mean? And so my background is what enabled me to be able to write every type of music.
Do you have like a favorite genre at all that you've kind of flown to or just been like drawn to, been like, okay, I really love doing country or I really love just doing R&B? Is there just any favorite or you just love them all?
Country.
Wow.
Why?
I got man, I ain't supposed to even talk about it. I got a
Now you got
I got a country project coming out with a big country artist. And we have an EP coming out, and it's a very different type of country. It's like
because I can see you in your country bag with that song you just played. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was more like if you hear it live, if I could share my screen, I would have played it to where you guys could really hear. But if you hear it live, it feels more like urban and punk rock.
Yeah.
It feels more like Blink 182.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mixed with trap. But my country bag is crazy. Matter of fact, the artist that I'm doing it with, he sold 5 million records himself. And he's like, I've never heard country music like this.
Now, you know we like exclusives, man. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? You know, you shouts out to the Culture Gang. Okay, exclusive information. You know what I'm saying? Well, look,
I wish I could. I wasn't even supposed to say this much.
Yeah.
Right.
I said I got a little drop in my ear from someone who's in the comments and who's watching someone by the networking queen.
Someone better be quiet.
Shouts out to the networking queen. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
You know. You guys will know soon enough. Trust me. You guys will know very soon. It's going to we just have a campaign, and I don't want to ruin the campaign.
Okay.
We have a whole marketing campaign that we will be doing.
You can start your campaign right now and get extra.
I wish. I made an agreement as to when that would start. And I'm actually even breaching the agreement right now, even telling y'all what
we won't tell them. We just
look, we ain't gonna tell nobody. We ain't gonna tell nobody else. You know what I'm talking about? And look, it's all good. Because see, what we gonna do is when you drop your project, bro, we gonna spin the block and you gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna continuation and we can talk and we can hear the music and just hit a whole process, man. Because you've been doing your thing, bro.
It's like nothing you've ever heard. If I could play it for you right now, I would. But it's like nothing you ever heard.
Just a touch, just
a touch.
Yeah. Press cold Calgarians up here slipping on sliding.
Y'all need some heat up
We need some country so we can be like, oh yeah, Stampede's around the corner. Summer's coming. Cowboys, rodeo, summer. Like we need it.
Let me see.
Sounds like he's looking. Look like he's looking.
Let me see.
You know what I'm talking about? We like that energy around here. You know what I'm talking
about? Let's see. All right. I'll give y'all this little piece right here.
All right.
Exclusive. Shouts out to the Culture Gang.
Woohoo!
Guess I don't get no service. Spit you, worm dirty, I make the whole hood nervous. Big boots, and they hurt, don't let them hit you where the Lord split you. Big dog, big purr, you make the rockets and them coming with you. Them sticks, them stones, they'll break my bones. I was born to die alone. I'm a badass American. You say I'm wrong. Do what I want. I was born
All right, that's all I give you. That's all I give you.
Look, hey, bro, hey, look. You know
Can
one
you
thing
like do one with like I'm a badass Canadian? Can you just like
So
slide that in there?
just so I'm gonna say this, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. There will be representation for everybody, is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, say that.
Thank you.
Say that. Say that.
There
Say
will be
that.
representation for everybody because I travel the world. So I
Yeah.
can't possibly just keep it all to ourselves.
Oh, thank
That's the
you.
last thing I say.
Look, bro,
I knew
look. Hold on before we close that. Before we close that door, and there's no specific information. You know what I mean? What I always admired about you, bro, is the fact that you know, you're not scared. Like Bone Crusher say, I ain't never scared. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You do the rap, you do the R&B, you do the
Could
pop
do it
rock.
all.
You know what I'm saying? You do the pop trap, and now you dabbling into the country lane, and you doing it on such a high level. And we know that the country world is not that welcoming. You know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to say the black folks?
To black folks, you know what I'm saying? To say the
So
least.
I'm gonna tell you this. That's what
So
you
why
would think.
why was you ready?
I think you're wrong.
That's
Big
what you
Wall.
think. That's
I
not
think you're
true.
wrong. Yeah.
I think
Look,
I'm gonna tell you something. As a black man, talk to another
okay.
black man. This is a myth. One of the biggest country artists in the entire world is Darius Rucker.
Yeah.
Darius
That's a
Rucker, if
fact.
you don't know who Darius Rucker is, he
He
was
is
from the band
amazing.
Hootie and the Blowfish. He's
Hootie
one
and
of
the
the
Blowfish,
biggest.
yeah.
He's one of the biggest country
Yeah.
artists in the world. He sells out arenas.
Yep. He was
This
here.
does not happen without acceptance. So I think that's what I think that's what most black folks think, because we don't see a lot of black folks in country, but I don't think that it's unwelcoming.
If I'm not mistaken,
You know what?
I think that everybody's
Beyonce
going
had
to
a
welcome
problem.
me to open arms with open arms. I feel like people are
I
going
have
to
to
welcome
say
me with
this
open arms
too.
because
It's even like hockey. Yeah, it's even like hockey. That sorry to interrupt, but real quick, same with black men playing hockey. There's like, oh, black guys don't play hockey. They play, you know, it's just kind of this whole racial slurs, you know, like, you know, but they do.
Well, because you
There's
don't
black
see
guys
a
in
lot
hockey.
of
They're
black people in
amazing,
hockey.
right?
Of course, you would bring up hockey, Cari.
I have to. Listen, I have to, because it's one of those things, just like country music, so you don't see a lot of black males play hockey.
I'm talking about you bringing up hockey because you're Canadian.
Okay, but my favorite team, I can't
it's not the Flames. How dare
they're my
you?
second. Okay, no, wait, real super quick. I was a huge Flames fan until they won their cup, and then they started going downhill, just like the ice down Deerfoot, downhill. Okay, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna find another team that deserves to be like on the shelf, and I went over to the LA Kings. Okay, so now they're doing amazingly. However, the Flames kept Foley, and now I'm mad.
So you a set you what you call in gang culture? You a set hopper.
Yeah,
you hopping off the
set.
set.
I flip flopper. You know what I'm talking about?
I know. I've stayed with the Kings.
Cari,
since
it's a whole
then,
lot of gang shit going on right now, Cari. Gang shit, Cari. You gotta represent where you from.
However,
I've been rocking with the Chiefs since they were horrible. They was horrible forever. I've been rocking with them forever.
We ain't won nothing since Michael Jordan in '98. You know what I'm talking about?
Y'all got a team, man. Y'all got a squad.
Oh yeah, we cocked it loaded now. We cocked it loaded.
If I do go to a game here, I will cheer for the Flames. Okay, I don't completely throw them underneath the bus. Okay, I will cheer for them if they're playing another team like Chicago or something.
Nope, I'm an honorary Flames fan right now. We don't want you, Cari. You're either with us or you're against us. There's no middle ground.
Okay, well, when you're here next, we'll go to a game together and I will cheer for them. Okay.
I want you to cheer for the Flames. I almost went to a Flames game. Only reason I didn't go to a Flames game, and I'm not a huge hockey fan. Only reason I didn't go to the Flames game when I was there because I didn't have time.
Oh, well, you gotta make time.
I was gone. I was there for 2 days too, but I didn't have time because we were doing a bunch of stuff. But yeah, Yeah, look, Claire said, "Get in the fence, Cari." Straddling, get in the fence.
No, wait, it's get in the crease, not in the fence.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But no, I'm not afraid. I
No.
think people are gonna
Oh, let's
welcome.
go Cars, STL. Look. Oh, see, here we go. Here we
Here we
go.
go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we whole lot of gang talk.
A
Look,
whole
look.
lot of gang talk, man.
Man,
Listen,
come on,
your
man. Come on,
Cards
man.
have won enough World Series. They was
Say
winning
that
every other year
again.
for a minute. Y'all
Man,
had
they
enough.
need to go have a seat. You know
And,
what I'm talking
and
about?
every team y'all had back in the days was the Cardinals. The baseball team was the Cardinals. Football team was the Cardinals.
That's
The
a
ice cream
fact.
man had Cardinals on his van.
That's
Little
a
League
fact.
Cardinals. So
Everybody was Cardinals.
everybody's
okay.
Cardinals.
Okay, we're talking about country music and the
All right.
black man here.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but I just had to
I'm not
say,
scared. I would tell you this. I'm not
Okay.
scared at all
Yeah.
to go into this genre. I have a predominantly white fan base that I absolutely love, who absolutely loves me. And I think this is
Yeah.
going to be a great crossover opportunity. I think that the music that we have is amazing. I think that I'm a real artist, so I feel like they're gonna love seeing me perform these songs live with a band, including a fiddle player, and even with me just singing with an acoustic guitar and a mic. You know what I'm saying? Singing country music with just me and an acoustic guitar. I think that people are going to love this. And I have been blessed to be able to transcend any uh, uh, all ethnic groups. And I feel blessed to be able to do it.
Yo,
it's gonna be awesome.
bruh,
You're already awesome. I mean,
you've
look
been
at your
doing it on
whole
such a high level. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I
It's
wrote this
amazing,
country
bro.
song about 2 weeks ago, and my wife makes me. I ain't even recorded that mug yet, and my wife always makes me sing it to her. You know what
Aw,
I'm saying? Just over the. It's just a guitar track, and she's
good
like,
for her.
sing that to me real quick. So I just sing it to her like out of the blue. I guess I should record it one of these times and stop
Yes.
playing.
And I think you should, man. Shouts
Yeah.
out to the culture gang. Country music, any genre is possible by all races. Just be
Yep.
true to yourself. I
Straight up.
like that. I
Huh.
like that. I like that. That is super amazing, man.
Yep.
You spoke about your wife and how she's
Yep.
influenced, and I know she's your manager.
She
And I
is.
love
Oh,
that, bro. I
Yeah.
love that you keep your family close to you. You know what I mean? And y'all move as a unit. Can you kind of speak on why is that important to you to involve your family as you navigate through the culture?
I've been with my wife for a while, man, a long time, and I've been gone most of our marriage. And sometimes even when I was home, I was gone. You know what I mean? Not
Mm,
gone, just gone here.
yeah.
And so
absolutely. Absolutely.
not necessarily making up for lost time, but doing that. My son is 16 to be 17 this year, and I've been traveling his entire life, both of them.
Yeah.
Um, Making sure that I wasn't an absentee father. I'm very involved, even if I have to be involved over FaceTime. And
Hmm.
so I
Hmm.
said that when I got on my own and I started Ear House, that I was going to make it to where I could take my family with me whenever I wanted to.
Yeah.
My 8-year-old performs on stage with me when he's not in school in the summertime. He performs on stage and he murders it. Like he ain't just up there like he's actually like up there like killing it, dancing and like up there
Yeah.
killing it. He sings on him and my
Yeah.
all of the backgrounds that you even heard like on that song. That's my two sons singing with me. They sing background. My wife sings background. She sang it on over 100 Tech Nine songs with me, singing background. And so I groomed her a couple of years before I left. I started grooming her because I knew that I was probably going to have to take a chance and get out here on my own. So I started grooming her, educating her, having her sit in on meetings and stuff like that, to be able to manage me in case that day ever came, and it did. And so I still, just constantly expose her to everything with this music business so she understands exactly how to negotiate, set everything up, set up. She's the booking agent. She's the chauffeur dang near, she drives us all around. She's the technical support. She's literally every single thing. Matter of fact, this is usually our time at night. This is when we watch Netflix and chill for real. And
Oh,
so she's like,
okay. We
the
should
real
go.
Netflix
Yeah.
and chill,
Because then
not
it will
like we
go.
really watch Netflix while we're chilling.
Oh,
like
And
literally
she,
watching it and chilling.
we're
yeah,
You know
literally
what I'm saying?
watching it,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
just the
yeah. I can dig it.
yeah,
praise.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I can
So
I can dig it, man.
La,
this
la,
is
la.
typically our time at night, but yeah, we game plan every morning. She even shoots my social media content a lot of times. And only thing she doesn't do is edit it. You know, I have other videographers and stuff from time to time. You know, I go through them because videographers are kind of like musicians. They're like super flaky and
Oh,
super creative, which makes them like, I don't know. But my wife,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
can
I
definitely
wanted to
relate.
keep her.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You got
I
to
wanted
keep
to
the
keep
weight.
her close to me. And I wanted my son is about to be 17. I wanted to make sure I ushered him into manhood and that I was here enough. So I just keep them close to me. And I'm in a position to be able to do that now. So
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen.
that's
I
awesome.
wanted
Do
to
your
do,
That's
kids
dope.
want to be in the music industry? Do they want to make music, produce it, or any
yeah,
other titles?
my 8-year-old does. My 8-year-old loves music. My Krista network
Oh,
queen says shout out to Crystal.
Crystal.
Crystal is my wife. My
Oh,
8-year-old Callan, he wants to be a musician. He's a drummer now, and then he sings on key, he raps, he makes little beats on his iPad already.
oh,
My older son, Chris Jr., is an athlete. He's a point guard for his high school. He's actually hurt right now. He tore his hip, so he's sitting out. He goes to all the games and stuff and practice and everything, and now he's like helps coach while he's there. And but he's the athlete. I still make him sing background on my songs. That's him singing on that. I'm a badass American. They
hey,
sit
Oh,
right here
that's
in this
dope.
studio and we record
that's
everything
great.
right here, you know, at the house, which is Ear House Studios, you know.
Nice.
So yeah, man,
Aw,
it's
that's
important.
such a blessing. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think, like, what do they say? The family that prays together stays together. So the family that
So
even plays together stays together, right?
plays
So,
together, prays together, plays together, stays
yeah.
together, man. We're a very tight knit group, the four of us. Also, my mama taught me music. My mama was a very popular gospel singer in Kansas City for years and years and years, and an opera singer. And
Wow.
she's the one that taught me music. And so we've always been really tight knit. My mom sang, my sister sang, my dad sang when he was living. And so I learned how to sing for my family, and I just kept that same thing going. You know what I mean? My mama's brothers that both had passed on, they were both famous jazz musicians here in Kansas City in the 50s and 60s. And
Wow.
so she was like, you need to get a real job. She was like, yeah, you can do it. You got to get good. You got to be dope. Here's how
Yeah.
you write songs. My mama
Yeah.
taught me how to write songs. You know what I
Wow.
mean? And so from there, I just took it and got plaques.
It was in the blood. That's all it was, really.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, you
Yep.
took the words out of my mouth, Carrie. It's a legacy involved. You know what I
Yeah.
Hmm.
mean? And you
Yeah,
keeping
man.
that legacy going by having your family, your sons, your wife with you. You keeping that going, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's super dope, bro. And like you done been around so much.
We turn that around so you can. I don't like you putting that bulls out there in front of me like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this
Look.
around so we understand what's
I was
happening here.
hoping you weren't being petty. I was hoping you weren't being petty.
No, I was
You know
being
what
petty.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I was being petty. Petty LaBelle. Tom
Petty
Petty.
LaBelle. Petty
Tom
Eddie,
Petty.
huh? That's what we doing, huh?
Tom Petty. I'm Tom Petty.
More like a
Say
Tom
that.
Petty.
You know?
Yeah. Yes.
Look. There's a
This is
whole
great.
lot of gang
I
activity
love you
going on in
picking on
here. If
big
you
Yes, it
bulls.
know,
is.
you
It's so
know.
great.
You know what I'm saying? We
Yes, it is.
definitely up in his
I
set
gotta let it
tripping.
be
You know
known.
what I'm talking about? That's a
I got.
fact. You know what I'm talking
We
about?
got the LeBron James of quarterbacks. You know, in Kansas
Yeah,
City,
that's
man. Pat
see,
Mahomes. You know, I mean, I had to
see.
rep. I got to rep it right quick. You know,
Chris
You
I
can
just
didn't
come
think
did
on
too
people
much.
any
saw that little
time.
Chiefs. I needed to make sure you saw KC
The
on the front
the
of it.
LeBron of quarterbacks, you gotta relax.
Come
You
on,
just did way too much.
who is it?
Way too much.
Who's the LeBron of quarterbacks?
Well,
I mean, it's not Mahomes, not yet. He ain't done enough. He ain't done enough. You
He's
know
been
what
to 3
I'm saying? Come
Super
on
Bowls
now.
in the last 4 years. What you want him to
Come
do?
on now.
So
How
you
many
want
has
him
he
to be
won?
Tom Brady? He got to
How
win
many has he
12.
won? He
Huh?
got to do. He got something to do. No, don't get it twisted. I like Mahomes. Like let's be clear.
LeBron James.
I like Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? But the LeBron,
Who,
you gotta relax.
if not him, but okay, Wall. If not him, who is?
Nobody.
If not him, who?
There ain't nobody. Ain't nobody done enough. LeBron been playing 20 years, cuz. Like we can't give out these names like it's all willy-nilly. You gotta earn it. You feel? He on his way. He got some more Super Bowls to make. He got some more work to put in. You gotta relax. You know what I'm talking about?
We're gonna
okay.
So here's what I'll tell you, Wall.
Oh.
We're gonna have this conversation again.
We definitely is. We're gonna spin the
and
block.
when you
know
agree,
what I'm talking about?
when you agree that he's had enough, I'm not sure what threshold he's got to cross to be LeBron of quarterbacks for you. But once he does this, I'm gonna send you a Chiefs hat. I need you to put it on here.
Oh yeah.
Podcast.
Say less. Look. And I want you to sign it. I want you to sign it. You know what I'm saying? I want you
I'm
to
gonna
sign
get him
it.
to sign it. I'm gonna get Pat Mahomes to sign it. Then I'm gonna send it to him.
Hey, you just Captain Petty, huh? You just
yeah. I'm gonna get him to sign it, and maybe Kelsey on the other side.
This is so good.
I'm gonna get him to sign that, and I'm gonna put
y'all are witnessing it, guys. You are all witnessing this.
yes. We're gonna see.
Oh no. Okay. I can deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But like, come on, man. He once he passed that threshold, I like how you put that. You know
what's the threshold that he has to
can
pass for you? How does
like
he meet your approval?
He got to win more Super Bowls than LeBron got championships. LeBron got 4.
He's gonna have to play for a long, long time. Football. So that's not fair because football players ain't gonna last as long as a basketball player.
Yeah.
Man, Brady, look at Tom Brady. You gotta relax.
What'd you say, Cari?
Look at Tom Brady.
Cari, go. What'd you say, Cari? I'm sorry, I didn't want to.
Oh, I said, what about a fantasy football game?
It would have to be that. Maybe a fantasy football because football players don't last 20 years. There's not any quarterbacks that last 20 years. You can't get people smashing a body into you over and over again and gonna last 20 years. So, perspective-wise,
how many championships Brady got? I'll wait.
Brady got I don't know. How many does he have? 6, 12?
I think he got like 5 or 6, don't he?
Yeah, 5 or 6. So we're not far.
5 or 6. Yeah,
we've been to 3 Super Bowls in the last 4 years.
But he only won how many?
We've won 2. We've won 3 Super Bowls altogether. He's been to 2 of them.
He got some work to put in. He got some work to put in.
3 trophies. We got 3 trophies.
How many has Mahomes won? Let's be clear.
He got 2. He got half of Brady's record almost by now.
No,
Brady got 5.
So you rounded up.
2.
You rounded up. No, you rounded up. You gotta relax. You rounded up.
Check game. He's got more than a third. He's got a third. If it was 6 Super Bowls, he's got a third of Brady's record, and he only been here for 4 years.
But that ain't it. He gotta do that. He got some records he needs to break. LeBron is the #1 scorer of all times in the NBA. He done won championships with 3 different teams.
He just got that last 2.
Teams. He done won championships with 3 different teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. And I'm a Jordan guy.
That doesn't mean
you're Haitian.
Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
I see you. You have a slight bit of Haitian in your blood.
No.
And I don't mean Haiti. I mean Haiti.
I heard it. I'm a wordsmith too. I picked up what you was putting down. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't have to cry.
You're part Haitian right
now. Ça passe. You know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Pat Mahomes. That's the 3 syllables. The LeBron of football right now. You don't have to give it to him.
No. He gonna have to earn that. You know what I'm saying? And speaking about earning, you know what I'm saying? If somebody, a young kid watching this interview, man, and they look at your walls back there, bro, and they see the accolades and they see the record sold and they see the moves you made. Like you say, you just on tour with Redman and Method Man, man. You done work with Twista, Tech Nine, Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's talk about it.
I can give you a list. I got the list.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Like it's legendary activity. You know what I'm saying? To say the least. So if it's a kid that's watching this,
and I want to know
and he want to kind of walk in your footsteps, you know what I'm saying? What advice would you tell a kid coming into the game that look at you and want to be you, bro?
Keep your day job. I got it, kid. No, I'm just playing.
Ain't no rule. He in full pay mode. I'm sorry, people.
All I gotta tell you, kid, there's only one. There's only one, buddy.
Oh my goodness. It's cold and Calgary.
You can.
You tell your life that your kids aren't watching this one.
No, they already know, man.
I blame Pat Mahomes. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So does Philadelphia. But
oh my God.
I would have to say, man, I look like this. You know, this was not the face of what typical stardom looks like. I even look at Lizzo. This was not what typical stardom would look like. I mean, when I started getting plaques, I was 368 pounds with white spots on my face. If I'm not the poster child of "you can do it," who is?
Yeah.
I'm the poster child of that. The only reason I really wear these are my sunglasses, but actually I'm super blind, and these are actually prescription glasses, and so I can actually see.
Me and you both. We here.
Yeah, man. I just wanted tinted mine. I'm the poster child.
Now I do the transition. Now I do the transition joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt,
bro. Yeah, that part.
But
I should get mine.
I'm the poster child of you can do it, man. I found my list. Here go my you don't know if you can. It's not gonna focus on it.
No,
but I've worked with. This is the list.
People in the back, man.
For the people up in Canada, cold. We need to hear this.
And listen close, Culture Gang.
This is the artist that I've either written with or recorded with or written for. Kendrick Lamar, J Rock, Tech Nine, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Snoop Dogg, CeeLo Green, E40, T-Pain, Too Short, Scarface, Twista, Chamillionaire, Excision, The Deftones, System of a Down, Korn, Gary Clark Jr., Luke Bryan, Enrique Iglesias, Snow the Product, Chris Webby, Ritz, Cardi B.
The music industry. We just gonna say we're not even gonna name a genre. You know what I'm talking about? We just gonna say the music industry. You know what I'm talking about? We not even gonna disrespect and put you in a box, bruh. You just named the music industry. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you've worked with so many artists and you still humble, hard working, and you still putting in that work, man, is motivational for the culture. It gives the culture breath. It gives the culture life. You know what I'm saying? I salute you, and man, it's just inspiring, bro. And we definitely gonna have to have you come back, man, and drop more jewels. Maybe do a virtual show for us, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a series called The Shower Studios, where we have artists come do virtual shows for our audience, and they love it. And I think you would be giving us yours, you know.
We missed that whole piece.
I know. Big Wall, you froze.
No. I don't know where you heard left off at, but I was just saying, man, we appreciate you coming through, man, because we know time is something that you can't get back. So we appreciate you coming through, giving us your energy and your wisdom, man. Now, before we get up out of here, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you got to go Netflix and chill with the boss lady. You know what I'm saying?
It is time.
Let everybody know what you got coming up, man. Some of the things you're working on, you know what I'm saying? If you can let us know where everybody can find you, you know what I'm saying? We know you got some clips in the chamber, man. Talk your shit.
I told y'all what I got coming up, which is the thing that's the most immediate is the Big Country project I got coming up. You'll see this summer. That's the most major thing. I'm going to be dropping songs constantly every month, even this month, next month, all the way up until then. To stay in touch with me, Kriss Kaliko in any search engine is where you'll find me. Kriss is spelled just like you see it on the screen, K-R-I-Z-Z. If you put K-R-I-Z-Z on any platform, I will pop up. It's the one with the blue check. And you'll see that everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. TikTok, somebody stole my stuff, so it's Kriss_Kaliko. I don't know why somebody else has to impersonate me. Just get your own. You got a name.
Yeah,
And
you're
so,
why.
But
you know why they did it.
It's like a legend.
Just come on, dude. Just get your
You
own
know
name. I work. You gotta work, man. Ain't nothing
Is it
free.
like Kriss_Kaliko1?
Yeah, it's like, dude, ain't no free sandwiches, man. You gotta work like I did. I've been putting in work. Man, I done tore my both meniscus in both knees, broke my foot. This is on stage performing because I go bonkers on stage. I perform like
a real performer.
Yes, I perform like there's not another time. I'm not gonna get another opportunity. So I've had reconstructive surgery on both knees, my foot, and I still perform like a madman. You know what I mean? And so you ever get a chance to see me perform, you definitely should come out. Kriss Kaliko on everything. Instagram, like I said, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I'm launching Patreon March 1st, where you'll see exclusive. I've been documenting my life since 2015, just myself. I've been documenting it either with videographers or just with my phone. You know, these phones are $1,000 camera anyway. And so I've been documenting behind the scenes stuff that you can actually see with a bunch of other goodies on Patreon that'll launch on March the 1st. Otherwise, just watch this summer what the elevation is again for Kriss Kaliko in this country music world. I think it's going to be explosive, and I'm looking forward to it. Google me. Google me is how you get it. Find me. Google me.
And when you Google them, you're going to see everything. When we talk about, when you hear people talk about living legends, fam represents that in a major way. He put on for the Midwest in a major way. So give him his flowers, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you your flowers, bro, while you can smell them. You know what I'm saying? Because you deserve it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to you, man. And we appreciate you coming through and giving us your time and your energy, bro.
I appreciate you guys for having me. Thank you so much. Cari, I'm sorry we didn't mean to hog all the conversation because Big Wall is part Haitian.
The part is that, you are doing the dirty work for me. I am okay with that because, any digs at Big Wall, I'm good. It's good.
Oh, that's awesome.
See what you started. See what you started. You know
I'm on team.
I'm here for you, Cari.
All right. Love you, man. We are now just this.
I love it. I ain't ducking no smoke.
Maybe I'll get rid of
Big Wall. You have yourself a good night, brother.
You too, man. And before I go, I want you to have a long, good look at that logo.
Look, I ain't no hater. I'm going to put it on the big screen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the Chiefs. You know what I'm talking about? Super Bowl champs. You feel me?
How about those Chiefs? One last thing, people don't know when they come and sing the Star Spangled Banner, when they sing the national anthem, they don't know when they sing it at Arrowhead. I heard it at the Super Bowl. I could hear it on TV. When they get to, and the home of the Chiefs, the whole crowd says it. They don't say Braves. If you go back and look at the home of the Chiefs, it's like the most disrespectful thing ever, and we love it.
Chief love is real. Chief love is real around them parts, huh?
Really, really real, man. Like my brother is not a Chiefs fan, and my cousin is not, and we don't talk as often. Can't talk to these guys. You can't be from here and you can't be from Calgary and not represent the Flames. How dare you?
Oh man.
fine. Just for you, I will once in a while.
He
give
flipped
them a
on you fast. See, you can't be on his team, Cari.
No,
He flipped on you
called tough
real
love.
fast.
This is only called tough love. This is tough love.
Okay, I
Tough
did.
love.
And then Daryl Sutter turned into like, okay, I'm not going to say bad things on the air, but he could do a little better. And he knows because of the last game, we didn't do too great. And so he knows. And I would like him to coach for, at least a couple more seasons. So he needs to up his game a little bit more.
All you gotta do is represent. They need your energy, Cari.
Okay, and you know what? Even Big Wall can vouch for me, but I did when the playoffs were on. I was holding up my little towel and I was cheering for the Flames. I did, and it's even on my social media. It's on my social media. I posted up that I was at the game, so I do.
When they're winning,
when they're winning, they're losing.
No, they lost the game. I was still there.
Our LA Kings.
Okay, well,
when they're winning, you're a Flame. I see you got Kings colors on tonight too.
Yeah, you see it. You see it.
I see you got Kings colors on tonight. Do you see how we represent? You see how he got that? Hold on.
Okay.
You see
if
how
I didn't know everyone's wearing their team, then I would wear both. Okay, I put Flames and.
No. We're not doing both. We're not doing both.
I can.
Cari, what do we do? What? Who raised you? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, guys. I'm gone, man. Much love to y'all, man. Appreciate you having me.
Man, have a good night, bro. I appreciate you, bro. We're going to tap back in, man. All right,
man.
Wait. Tell your wife and your kids thank you, especially for your time this evening, because we know, like we said, time is so precious and your family is incredible and amazing for just giving you giving us your time. So please hug them, kiss them, and tell them thank you so much for being able to be
here. Best. We appreciate it.
We had fun. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
I'm not gonna hear the end of this now. I know.
No. You know you're not. You know you're not. It's the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end. It is 100% the beginning of you hearing this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That right there is another one of those interviews that I love, man. You know what I'm talking about? When we talk about a living legend coming through to the culture game and giving us the knowledge, the wisdom, you know what I'm saying, in life experiences and why he loved what he do. You know what I'm saying?
He does.
And
well, that's the thing too.
That
you
type
can
of energy.
see that passion. Yeah, you can see that passion when you go through such a hard time in your life, dealing with mental illness, dealing with autoimmune system diseases, all that. He could just be laying in a hospital bed feeling sorry for himself, but yet he goes through every single day, just being there for his family, for his kids, for his fans. Look at him just go. That to me is a real hero. You can't just it's not just sitting in the back feeling sorry for himself. He's pushing through because he wants to do what he loves to do, right? And that's what we're here for. Like you said, we want to have these artists on that are, major. A lot of his fans love him. You can't deny it, right? Tons and tons of people love him. He's worked with amazing artists. You can in amazing movies. You can't just be oh, well, there he is. But we can be wow, this is an amazing guy that just pulled through all that. And we can't just be sulking going, oh, well, I have a cut and I can't make it to work today. No, he can, he is truly a hero, right?
Motivation, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's what you want. You want to be inspired. You want to be motivation. And sometimes you can inspire others and you can motivate others, you know what I'm saying? And with the same breath, you know what I'm saying? And that's the energy that we like to carry, you know what I'm saying? And that's the energy we're going to keep pushing right here on Just TV. Shouts out to everybody that tapped in with us. Shouts out to Underground Radio C. Shouts out to Address the Culture, Philly Jams 95.3, Jams 95.3, Hip Hop, iHip Hop TV. Shouts out to the networking queen. If you know, definitely tapping in, doing what she do, making them coaches connect and them dots connect. You already know the vibe, man. We appreciate everybody for tapping in. And y'all know next week we're going to be back with the same type of vibe, same type of energy, giving you news you can use, interviewing people. Some you know, some you need to know. You know what I'm saying? But what we're going to do, we're going to give it to you raw and uncut right here on the Culture Connection. Now, you heard from us. Now we want to hear from you. So leave a comment, comment, subscribe. Let us know how you felt about this show. Let us know if it's some topics you want me and Cari to talk about on future shows. If it's people you want us to interview, you know what I'm saying? Let us know, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know the vibes. We ain't ducking no smoke, right, Cari?
That's right. Absolutely. We do want to hear from you. And please let us know, like, if you want to be on the show as well, not just, you know, you or someone that you know, or like Big Wall said, if there's an artist or someone that you really want to see on the show, just come and tell their story. Please, by all means, contact us. We would just love to have them on the show, right, Big Wall?
All the time.
Yeah.
She said everything that needs to be said. There's nothing else to say. So until next week, I'm your boy Big Wall.
And I'm your girl Cari.
And this is the Culture Connection. And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are. So make sure they respect it. We're going to catch you on the next episode. We up out of here.
All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confessions. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections.